Welcome to Estoque channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button and hit all to be notified regarding the latest updates. The content of this short video presentation, ladies and gentlemen, is about surveillance and the different type of surveillance. So let us start this by answering the questions that I have prepared for you. Question number 1. The observation of person, place, or thing, generally but not necessarily in an obtrusive manner or obvious manner, is called letter A, casing, letter B, surveillance, letter C, covert operation, letter D, tailing or shadowing, or echo is undercover operation. And the answer for this question, ladies and gentlemen, is bravo. So that is surveillance. So ano nga ba yung definition ng surveillance? Napakadaling tandaan po yan. Para sa akin, ang definition ng surveillance, mga kapangarap, ay suso, pepet. Ano ba yung suso, pepet na yun, no? SU for surveillance, second S for secret, O for observation. Ano naman yung mga subject ng surveillance? Pepet. Ano yung unang P? That is places. Di ba? Yung PNE for person and yung pong T for things. So tatlo po ang subject of observation. Either places, people, or things. No? Observation of places in order to determine its suitability for operation is called casing, no? Yung po namang observation of person is divided into two, either fixed surveillance, moving surveillance. O kaya meron po yung bago ngayon, yung pong technical surveillance through the use of technological devices, no? At syempre, observation of things. Okay? Ayan po, yung pong surveillance. Pagka ang tanong, it refers to observation of place, that is casing. For example, tinanong po, no? What is the type of surveillance that you will use in order to determine whether a certain area or there is a suspected shabu laboratory, whether it is suitable for operation? Diba? So casing. Bago ka mag-grade, anong ikakandak mo na klase ng surveillance? That is casing. Diba? Ayan. So covert operation and undercover operation, ladies and gentlemen, ay ito po ay operation na kung saan yung mga operatiba ay kinukubli yung kanilang totoong pagkatao, which will be discussed in our next video presentation, no? Yan. Yung po naman tailing or shadowing is observation of person's movement. Okay? Yun po yung klase ng moving surveillance. Shadowing kapag ka nagrarakad kasi warakutsi, tailing naman kapag ka meron pong sasakyan na gamit, no? Yun po yung surveillance, no? Casing, covert operation, tailing or shadowing, and undercover operation, no? So, ano yung specific na definition ng casing, no? The process of inspecting places to determine its suitability for operational use. In military, it is known as reconnaissance. Sometimes it is called surveillance of places or building. Casing should be done either through the different manners of casing, no? Yung pong methods tulad ng personal reconnaissance na kung saan yung pong agent mismo ang pupunta roon para makita niya kung ano yung gusto niyang makita, no? Meron tayong map reconnaissance sa pamamagitan ng paggamit ng mapa. Meron tayong tinatawag na research, kaso ito medyo pang matagalan, no? Yan. Then prior information, kapag ka makikibalita lang tayo doon po sa mga na punta na doon sa lugar, no? Then we have hearsay, kapag ka pinapakinggan mo lamang yung pong nire-report ng iba, no? Yung po yung hearsay, mga kapangarap. You will just hear what they have said, yung mga nakapunta doon po sa lugar. Okay? So meron pong dalawang klase ng casing. Bago mo pasukin yung isang lugar, syempre, i-case mo muna sa labas. So ang tawag doon ay exterior casing. So exterior casing, it is an observation of the whole or immediate areas, building or installation, possible exit and approaches, type of vicinity that may possibly be helpful to any intelligence or counterintelligence operations. Interior casing, inspection of different parts of the building or any structure which includes but not limited to different rooms within the building. How many rooms are there, no? Yun po yung interior. Ibig sabihin, sa loob po yung pong i-observe mo. Yun po yung interior casing, no? Ayan. So pagka mag-aaresto po sa isang lugar at hindi po kabisado yung isang lugar, syempre, anong ikakandak mo? I-case mo muna yung lugar para ma-familiarize ka doon sa area of operation, no? Ganun din po, kapag meron pong i-raid, i-casing mo muna para hindi po pumalpak yung pong operation. Okay, so surveillance of place is called casing, ladies and gentlemen. Yan, so let's proceed to question number 2. A conference held among the team members of Police Intelligence Unit before surveillance is conducted is known as letter A, LAG, letter B, target area, letter C, surveillance plan, letter D, subject of surveillance, and ECO is pre-surveillance conference. Okay? So yung meeting, bago po i-conduct yung pong surveillance, kung marami pong operatiba na mag-surveillance, no? Ang tawag po doon, mga kapangarap, ay pre-surveillance conference, that is ECO. No? Yan. So, ano nga ba yung LAG? LAG refers to chronological records of activities that subject had or took place in the target area. Okay? Then, target area refers to the area of operation of surveillance activities. Surveillance plan refers to the outline or blueprint as to how the surveillance will be conducted. No? Then, subject of surveillance, the person, place, object being watched. Pagkatao po yung subject of surveillance, ang tawag po sa kanya ay rabbit, no, or hare. Then, pre-surveillance conference, that is a conference or meeting held among the team members prior to the conduct of surveillance. Okay? So, question number 3 tayo. Agent X44 is conducting surveillance. Sam is his rabbit. Piolo is a look-alike of the rabbit which was utilized by the rabbit to elude surveillance. What is the proper term that describes the latter? Now, letter A, lost. B, made. C, decoy. D, convoy. E, contact. Or F, surveillant. No? And the answer for this question, ladies and gentlemen, pamukha, sabi, na ginamit para matakasan yung surveillance. No? Anything which is similar to the subject, which is used to avoid or elude surveillance, ang tawag po natin doon ay decoy. Okay? Ayan. So ano naman yung lost? No? Lost ang tawag kapag yung pong surveillant ay hindi na alam kung nasaan po yung kanyang subject na wala. No? Lost. No? Made naman, ito yung tinatawag na burnout. If the surveillant was recognized by the subject or convoy na nakita niya na or nakita ng subject or na-recognize siya na siya ay nagkakandak ng surveillance, that is made or burnout. Then, decoy, no? Any similar with the subject used to avoid or elude surveillance. No? Then, convoy, accomplice used to detect surveillance. Convoy. Yan. Then, contact, person whom the subject deals with. Pagka ikaw yung nagkakandak ng surveillance, importante po yung contact kasi lahat ng kinausap ng subject ay considered pong person of interest, syempre, no, while he is under surveillance. That's why you need to take note of the contacts. Then surveillant pertains to the person who conduct surveillance. Okay? So, ano yung importance nito, mga kapangarap? Lalong-lalo na yung decoy at saka convoy, no? Importante po yan kasi kapag ikaw ang nagkakandak ng surveillance, mag-ingat ka sa decoy. Kasi baka akala mo, yung sinusundan mo siya pa rin, yung pala, kamukha na lang. Di ba? Ayan. Kapag naman ikaw po ay VIP security, pwede mo naman gamitin po yung decoy para maprotektahan po yung iyong pinoprotektahan, no? Decoy. For example, ginagamit po yan sa VIP security sa kung saan ang daming sasakyan pero isa lang naman yung pinoprotektahan, mag-hire kayo ng kamukha noong pong subject ninyo na pinoprotektahan, no? Tapos yung sasakyan pare-parehas pong gagamitin, magkakamukha, no? Para malito po yung pong nagkakandak ng surveillance. Yan. Pero kung yun nga, sabi ko nga sa inyo, kapag ikaw naman po yung sumusunod, mag-ingat kayo sa decoy kasi baka nakawala na yung inyong sinusundan. Okay? Sa mga bangko naman, yung decoy ay ginagamit din po yan, no? Sa mga pag-transport o sa pag-transport ng mga malaking halaga ng pera, no? Yung pong tinatawag ninyo na armored van, di ba? So minsan makikita nyo, 7, 5 ganon, pero ang may laman lang nun ay 1 or 2. Yung iba, anong gamit? Yung po yung nagsisilbing decoy. Yan, no? Then, convoy naman. Yan, convoy, mag-ingat po kayo kung kayo po ay nagkakandak ng surveillance. Baka akala nyo kayo ay sumusunod pa, pero yung pala, kayo na pala ang nasusundan. So, mag-ingat kayo sa convoy, no? Pero kung gagamitin nyo naman sa security, pwede rin naman, no? Yan, pag may pinoprotektahan kayo, you can use convoy na kung saan meron pong mga sumusunod pa doon po sa inyong sasakyan, at ang purpose ng convoy is to detect surveillance. So tatandaan niyo po yung purpose, no? The purpose of decoy is to avoid or elude surveillance. The purpose of convoy is to detect surveillance. So tandaan niyo po yan. Okay? So let us proceed to question number 4. PO1 James installed a spy camera in the tuxedo of Piolo, his subject, so that he can monitor the latter wherever he goes. What is the type of surveillance that he utilized? Letter A, moving. Letter B, technical. C, stationary, or delta, aerial surveillance. No? And the answer for this question is bravo. That is technical surveillance, because PO1 James utilized gadgets and equipments in order to observe the subject of surveillance. Okay? So, moving surveillance, ang tawag po, no? Ito po ay klase ng surveillance according to methods, no? If the surveillant follows the rabbit continuously, yun po ay moving. It is either tailing or shadowing. Ika nga, pag nagraratag warakuchi, yan po ay shadowing. Kapag ka nakakuchi ni, sumakay sa sasakyan, that is tailing or tailgating ang tawag, no? Ayan. Then, yung pong stationary surveillance is also known as stakeout, that is observation from a fixed point, no? Then aerial surveillance, no? From the word aerial, mula sa taas po yan, through the use of helicopter, jet plane, or drone, no? Yung pong usong-uso ngayon na ginagamit sa drone. Yan. From above, of course. Yan, no? Okay, so let us proceed to question number 5. It pertains to the intermittent observation of the subject. Letter A, close. Letter B, loose. Letter C, discrete. Or delta is sensitive. Ano po ang sagot dyan? That is bravo. That is loose surveillance, no? Ano ba yung loose surveillance? Loose surveillance is a type of surveillance wherein it is applied frequently or infrequently, no? Yung pong close surveillance, subject of surveillance is aware that he or she is under surveillance, okay? The subject is kept under constant surveillance, also termed as tight surveillance. The aim is not to lose the subject even at the risk of being made. Kahit na ma-burnout ka na sa close surveillance, ay importante hindi makawala yung subject. Okay? Ayan. So yung loose naman, yung loose ay tinatawag din na rough surveillance or yung pong tinatawag po na open surveillance. Okay? Yan. Then, yung naman pong discrete, the subject is unaware of the observation. Okay? So, dapat dito po sa tinatawag na discrete or secret, no? Surveillance, ito discrete. The secrecy should always be maintained. No? Yan. So, next question po tayo, question number 6. It refers to the act of listening secretly to any conversation who are within the same premise as the person who intends to listen to the conversation. Letter A, bugging. Letter B, wiretapping. Letter C, eavesdropping. Or delta is audio-electronic surveillance. Okay? Ayan. So, yung pong sagot dyan, no? Secret listening, that is generally termed as eavesdropping, mga kapangarap. No, eavesdropping, that is Charlie. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung bugging? Bugging is eavesdropping also. Okay? Eavesdropping din yung klase ng eavesdropping. Eavesdropping, any communication or conversation with the aid of any bug devices. Ano naman yung bug? No? Hindi po yung pong backpack, ano? Bag is a form of electronic device placed in an establishment to record, receive, or transmit conversations. No, yung pong tulad po nung pong mga hidden audio electronic devices. Yan, no? Okay? So, yung pong microphone, yan. Wiretapping naman, it is the interception of communication lines such as telephone, cell phone lines in order to listen or any record or listen or record the conversation. Yun po ang wiretapping. Okay? Yan. Then, yung pong audio electronic surveillance, it refers to the employment of bagging or wiretapping. Pero ito nga lang, ito po ay hindi po pwedeng introduce na evidence, no? Dahil meron pong batas na nagbabawal dito by virtue of Republic Act number 4200 or the Anti-Wiretapping Act of the Philippines. Okay? So, maraming salamat sa inyong walang kawang pakikinig, mga kapangarap, at sana po ay meron po kayong natutunan mula sa short video presentation natin tungkol po sa surveillance at iba't ibang klase ng surveillance. No? Kapag ka meron kang natutunan, huwag pong kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-click po yung bell button para ikaw po ay ma-update kapag ako po ay nag-upload ng panibagong video. No? So maraming salamat and God bless you all.